Well, hello, my fellow Remazins, my peeps, my friendos, my favorite people, and welcome back to another
Deji Theory!
Yep, and I'll cut right to the chase, people. After carefully watching Pixar's WALL-E, I truly believe that WALL-E is a Disney princess. Let's dive right in. Okay, so obviously I don't think WALL-E is an actual princess. Or do I? I mean, he follows a lot of the same patterns of both the old and the new princess movies. Let's make a little checklist so I can show you what I mean. To start, just like all the other princesses in their stories, WALL-E has a pet that sticks by his side for a lot of the movie. Yeah, it's a cockroach, but I mean Mulan has a pet cricket, so bugs, in my book, definitely count. And just like all the other princesses' pets, the cockroach is nearly indestructible and remains by WALL-E's side, at least his entire time on Earth. Having a pet? Check. His story follows a very similar beginning, just like Aurora, looking for his true love. And though he doesn't sing a song himself, he does basically play a memorable song or two from the musical Hello Dolly from his built-in recorder, or what I would call his heart, titled It Only Takes a Moment and Put On Your Sunday Clothes, both about romance. Yep, he's got music that pours out of his heart, just like most of the princesses out there. And he collects gadgets and gizmos aplenty, just like Ariel from The Little Mermaid, treasuring the little earthly things that he has no clue what they do, but nonetheless finds them beautiful. So singing from the heart, check, and finding the good in everything, check. He then finds a plant, which, if you watched my theory about Disney princesses, the plant in this case represents green magic, or growth in life, and thus begins his journey outside of the world he knows. And we know that once the Disney magic calls to the princess, her journey begins. Disney magic calls to the princess? Check. So, shortly after finding the plant, he begins his adventure by helping a beautiful, powerful being, or Eve, obtain her objective by bringing the plant to space, and helping her find it again after it's stolen from her the first time, which is step 2 in my princess theory. Please watch it if you haven't, by the way. He even shares a dance in space with Eve after helping her find the plant, giving WALL-E his first true romantic moment, and he's basically swept off his feet by Eve. Classic princess style. It's adorable. So, second objective completed in my princess theory, check, and romantic dance in space, check. Next, though he doesn't attract the attention of birds and other animals and nature and stuff because they're probably all extinct or something at this point, he does something similar. Being a robot, the closest thing to nature that exists right now is humans, and they all love WALL-E, especially Mary, John, and the captain. So, nature love for the princess? Check. And folks, if you like my theory so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're still trying to get monetized and stuff so we can escape the outburst of nightmares that have infested our city by flying off to space. Would really appreciate the gesture. Anyways, back to it. WALL-E then helps the other defective robots by releasing them from their cells, and in turn, later on, they help him out on his quest to return the plant to the holo detector through a song reprise of Put On Your Sunday Clothes.
Sunday clothes, there's lots of world. Get out the brilliant.
So, getting much closer to achieving your objective and then singing a reprise of a song that you already sang earlier, add that to the list for sure. He then returns the magic through the act of self-sacrifice, the third step to my princess theory, by returning the green plant to the holo detector and in turn getting crushed by the machine. Only through his sacrificial act were the humans able to return to Earth and build a new life, similar to Moana, who self-sacrifices herself to Tahiti by defenselessly returning her heart before saving her people, or Rhea, who self-sacrifices herself to complete the dragon gem and restore peace between nations, or Rapunzel, who does it for what's-his-face, or Mulan for her father and her nation, or even Pocahontas for John. Yep, WALL-E is following in the footsteps of a princess to a T, in fact. So, the act of self-sacrifice, check. And the icing on the cake, the one thing that brought this whole theory to my brain in the first place, was how WALL-E was revived in the end. That's right, it was through the act of a true love's kiss. Just like Snow White, Aurora, and the Little Mermaid, only through Eve and her shocking smooch was WALL-E able to return to his normal self, thus completing what looks like a princess story. But what do you think? Take a look at the list here. Did I nail this one on the head, or am I just bananas? Either way, I had fun digging into this one. Hope you enjoyed my theory today, and if you haven't yet, please check out my other theories. I got a Pixar theory, the princess theory that I was telling you earlier. I think Remy is Soul 22. It's all a little crazy. Just check it out right here. I'm going to link it right now. And until next time, peace, love, fried chicken, and bye-bye.